Have you ever wondered if your dog really sees you as part of their quote-unquote pack? It turns out some of the strange things dogs do, like following you around the house or copying you or even licking your face, might have some important and endearing hidden meanings. Welcome to Pet Spotlight, where we have 14 signs backed by scientific research that show your dog considers you a trusted pack member. Let's dive in. As pack animals, dogs naturally follow the leader wherever they go. A recent study found that dogs who followed their owners around also scored higher on tests of attachment behavior. The researchers concluded that following you around is likely driven by a dog's innate desire to stick close to their trusted leader. The only problem is when your dog ends up underfoot. My pup is about 90 pounds and he turns into more of a roadblock than anything else. Even when they aren't following you, dogs are definitely watching you. Direct eye contact is how dogs communicate and connect with fellow pack members. Think about it, if you wanted to tell your dog to come or sit, you would probably look at them along with giving them a verbal cue like calling their name. Another study found that the longer dogs maintain eye contact with their owners, the stronger their connection. Try this out. Gaze into your dog's eyes and see if they hold eye contact. If they do, it might be a good sign that you're part of their pack. Another way dogs love to build connection is sleeping near you. Pack animals sleep together and they pile on top of each other for comfort or warmth. And what's more, researchers have found that dog owners sleep better thanks to having their dog in the bedroom. They feel more relaxed and safe, but your sleep quality can get worse when dogs are actually in the bed. I've learned that the hard way before myself when my dog's favorite move was a kick to the kidney when he was having a dream. If sleeping with you isn't enough, dogs also regularly look to their trusted leader to touch base throughout the day. If you're working somewhere else in the house, does your dog ever poke their head in and then go about their business? According to canine psychologists, this checking in behavior is driven by a dog's desire for attention, approval, and direction from their alpha. It shows that they recognize you as the secure base they can always return to. Here's a question. If your best friend asked you for a bite of your food, would you give one to them? Before we get there, just a quick pause to say if you love learning more about your pets, subscribe to Pet Spotlight and be sure to like this video to help us spread the word. Sharing valuable resources like food and toys is a sign of what's called prosocial behavior. Prosocial just means that you voluntarily do things to help others. Humans do this a lot, and dogs can too, but they typically reserve it for their closest companions. In one study, dogs who completed a task earned a food reward. Then, researchers brought in a second dog, and they showed that dogs will generously share their reward when there are other dogs in the room who they know and trust. However, be careful with this because dogs with troubled pasts might be a little bit aggressive around food. So what does your dog do when you get home from school or work? Dogs save their happiest greetings for the return of members of their pack. Dogs don't really track time on the clock, but they recognize cues and patterns to predict when you're coming back. Excessive jumping, wiggling, and face licking signals that they consider you part of their human pack. One recent study found that tear production also increases when dogs reunite with their owners. It's kind of like their version of crying with joy to be back together with you. But what does it mean if your dog meets you at the door with a toy in their mouth? Play is essential for building relationships within the pack structure. Research found dogs and 2-year-old humans actually exhibit similar social intelligence and cognitive capabilities. And just like children, dogs crave quality playtime to feel loved and to create bonds. Dogs save the highest level of social play for close companions that they feel comfortable with. So when your 4-legged friend begs you for a game of fetch or tug of war, it confirms that you're one of the pack to them. Dogs are well known as good home security systems. There's a few things they do in particular that signal your place in their pack. As pack animals, dogs instinctively guard and protect their fellow members. So growling or barking, hovering close in unfamiliar situations, or even acting defensively in the presence of strangers are all examples of something called watchdogging, and it reflects a dog's deep care for those who they consider part of their pack. Similarly, dogs will try to alert you to intruders at home. Dogs can be very territorial, and as vigilant guards in their pack, dogs instinctively sound alarm barks to alert fellow pack members of anything unusual. barking at approaching strangers, delivery trucks coming near the home, or even a squirrel running across the yard. These are all examples of your pup loyally watching your back. Some of these protective behaviors can be a little bit annoying or embarrassing in public. The reality is you might be feeding into your dog's instincts. In uncertain or confusing situations, dogs will look to their trusted leader for cues on how to respond. So if they sense that you're nervous or anxious around another dog, they're likely to get defensive on your behalf. But if you're relaxed and giving off happy cues, it tends to signal to the dog that everything's okay. Alright, honest answers only. If you called your dog's name right now, would they come to you or would they ignore you? There's an element of training here since dogs don't necessarily do this right off the bat, but trainability is one of dogs' best traits that's evolved over thousands of years of domestication. Dogs' brains are literally wired to want to be a good partner to you, and they get a lot of satisfaction from learning and receiving rewards for following commands. In fact, research found that the strongest obedience is displayed by dogs who saw their owners as a secure base. This means dogs who form a strong pack bond with their owners are most attentive to training commands like coming when they're called. If your dog does come when you call them, chances are you're getting some sloppy wet kisses. There's a lot of reasons dogs might lick you. For one, licking is a natural social behavior that releases pleasurable endorphins in dogs and helps strengthen social bonds with their packmates. Bouts of licking play an important role in reducing stress and forming connections between dogs. So interpret those slobbery dog kisses on your cheek as signals that you're part of the pack. Or maybe you just taste good. This next sign can be endearing and sometimes comical. Dogs closely observe behaviors of human pack members who they respect, and they'll often try to copy them. For example, in one study, dogs learned to step on a box to get a reward after watching a human demonstrate the same thing. They might pick up your moods, sleep patterns, exercise routines, or even more mundane things like dance moves and snacking habits. Remember, dogs are kind of like toddlers. They pay attention and they want to act like their role model human leader. So better make sure you're modeling good behavior. Dogs don't just watch you though, they watch what you're watching too. Studies have found that dogs have a special ability to follow human gaze and finger pointing to locate an object. Like when you pretend to throw a ball and watch it into the distance, even if you don't actually throw the ball, your dog might look to where you're looking to go try to find it. This ability obviously can get stronger with training, showing that the stronger your bond, the more dogs are watching your eyes to follow your lead. So what did we miss? Let us know in a comment what other ways your dog uses to tell you that you're part of their pack. And don't forget to find the like button and to subscribe to Pet Spotlight for more science-based dog knowledge. Thanks for watching.